All right. Sorry, I had to stretch there a little bit, get a drink. So I got a nice cup of water here. I am all ready to get started. So hoping to get some progress done right now. So how's it going, guys? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And first of all, let me just go ahead and say, White Rabbit Kid, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that very much. And eventually as I was just about to say it, my number for followers went up one. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. So yeah, today, where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. So today we're going to do a little bit of building. Now, this is building. This is going to be painful. This is going to be probably not too exciting. Then again, I don't know how exciting commands would have been, but anyways, I have been working on some stuff off stream, mostly shops and whatnot. And so I have I don't know who is in the Discord and who's not. Feel free to, let's see, there's a couple different places. Depends, I guess it's Twitch. So on Twitch, you can just type in !Discord and it should pop up. But yeah, my Discord, I've been posting updates and stuff like that as it happens. But I have a farming shop, a wood cutting shop, and last night I just finished up the mining shop, or at least the commands for it. This one over here is blank, but I will use that for probably another skill. Where's my little book here? I have a book where I write things down. So I have plans for the following skills, and I will obviously introduce them and whatnot when I'm ready to, but I have skills such as farming, woodcutting, mining, blacksmithing, cooking, adventuring, slaying, or whatever I want to call it, architect, and fishing. Those are the ones I currently have written down and I am planning out as we speak. If there are other ones that I can think of, I will add them to the list, but for now, that's what I have. So actually making the shops, once I made the first one or two, actually isn't too bad in terms of the commands. You just have to plan things out, and it's very tedious, but actually making it is not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, a little sneak peek. That's the command center here. There's not much going on. I'm trying to make it very clean. I'm trying to make it just not as cluttered. I don't want it to be cluttered. I want it to have exactly what I need and nothing else. So, but anyways, we are going to go to the town center. And this is the town center so far. I have a friend of mine who is helping with building. Hasn't been on very much, and that's okay. I'm not forcing him to. But he started building this area for me. I made the little farming area here. Excuse me. And the thing here works just fine. I need to reset that, but there we go. So I need to finalize this area, but the shop itself is working. And then I also made this little area here for the wood cutting. And I forgot to close this up, because of course I forgot to close it up. Is that stairs? Why would I put stairs there? I don't actually know why there were stairs there, but in any case, there we go. And it was going to be like that, and barrier block there. So you'd basically be forced into this corner. And just like the, oh, I sold one, but there we go. So yeah, there we go. So those are the two shops I've made so far. And now I was going to plan out where the, I guess the mining one was going to go. Probably somewhere back here. And then I was just going to build. Because I can't really put the commands down until the building is actually complete. Or I really shouldn't put the commands down until it's complete. So we're just going to spend time building. And if you have any suggestions or anything while I do it, then by all means, let me know. So I'm not sure entirely about the building or area. I think I want it to be open, kind of like the other ones. Maybe it could just be like a tent or something. I'm thinking of gosh, I don't know. I guess your name really isn't Esteban, is it? It's like eat a ban. Thank you for the follow, sir. I appreciate that. But anyways, yeah, we're just trying to figure out what we want to do. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to have like a stone or a rock that people are going to be breaking down constantly. So I'm trying to think like how this guy over here has a little stall he's under. This person has, you know, this wooden roof thing. But what does the stone person have? I mean, I guess that's why I said a tent. I don't know about a tent, but I don't really know. Well, we're gonna need stone. Oops. Let's just start with what we know we need. Esteban, okay. I thought so. I recognize you from Deez's stream, of course, so appreciate you coming by and hanging out. And any suggestions or anything at all, feel free to let me know. But we're just winging it. I am not a builder whatsoever. I'm terrible. I take too long. I think things too much. So this might be kind of painful, but we're just gonna see how it goes. So I want to have a stone. I want to have a stone, and I guess probably some grass too. And I kind of want it to be like a little triangle, so I want it somewhere in the middle. So let's just do it here. Let's make it right here. So just kind of a random little area. And I need to make it big enough, not just for the stone, but for I guess wherever this shopkeeper or whatever is gonna be standing to. So something like this. it shouldn't be grass. It should not be grass. It should be coarse dirt, maybe. I mean, it would kind of make sense to have it like stone with cobblestone. I mean, it looks better than grass. I don't know. We'll wing it. I'm gonna put cobblestone in here for now. And just see what it looks like. Well, that looks terrible. Let's just be real. It looks terrible. Um, okay. Well, that's fine. It can look terrible. Um, what do we want to do here? You know, I want it to end up looking somewhat nice. I'm terrible at it. Okay. Well, let's see. um, Furnace. See, there's some some things that I feel like should go wherever the smithing is. I think a furnace is okay. I could decorate with a furnace somewhere. Even a grindstone is probably fine. I don't really want to use gravel, but gravel might look okay. Put those there. Maybe some andesite. I don't know. We're just gonna have to try it. I could try doing some blackstone and stuff. Maybe that might be kind of cool. Sure. um, oh. What happened there? My mouse went all weird there. Okay. Da, da. I don't know. I just want it to look kind of like a little rough area because, oops, like there was work done over here, and there's going to be a stone. Well, I should probably figure out where the stone's going to be. Let's do a fence like the other ones. We'll do an oak fence. That's pretty standard. I think those are oak fences over there. Well, so let's go. Well, something like this. And just I don't know, we'll just decorate it somehow. Even, you know what, even just a Maybe it shouldn't be. Maybe there shouldn't be a building. It should just be in the open. That might look kind of cool, actually. So, like, I can have... something going on there where you have to enter... to enter through here. There'll be some people or something to talk to. Where's my... Oh, give at S... I forgot how to do this. Thought it was spawn egg. Could have sworn it was spawn underscore egg. But apparently it's not. So, how the hell did I do that last time? So I got chicken spawn egg, cod spawn egg, cat spawn egg. I'm gonna have to look this up. Do I really have to look this up? I should know this. But one of the best tools that you can go to is the Minecraft wiki. It gives you pretty much all the tools you need. Here we go, spawn egg. Gives you all the tools you need in order to kind of build these things, so it's nice. Come on now. I mean, I know I have it at home base. If I really should just have it. Weird. Okay, well, I'm going to type in what I thought it was, which I thought it was spawn egg 1 and then 51. And that's what it was, yeah. Look at that. See, I knew it off the top of my head. It just, I was confused because it wasn't showing up in the thing. So there we go. That's cool. I will minimize that because there's a chance I will need the wiki later. So I'm going to do this as a little placeholder here. So I want to have a place where you can mine stone. For the sake of it, let's just say that the stone is... I feel like it should be over here. Of course, I don't think it should be connected to anything. Oh, something like that. Yeah, it can change in shape and whatnot. But let's just say there's a stone, and then we want a NPC trying to actually, you know, I haven't really thought about this, but I'm trying to think of if there are things that people can buy and I want to say no. There's going to be someone. We could just put them. Put one there. Let's say there. Oh, so that. Let's do a couple different stones actually. Whatever the stone shape ends up being. This brings me back to the volcano days where I was building the volcano and you'd have to do little variations and stuff. And then whatever I decide up here is essentially going to be cloned. So I have to kind of choose carefully. Okay. Well, seeing as this is more of a open area there, maybe I should actually move it over there. NPC there. And the diamond block is going to represent the diamond block is going to represent the place in which someone stands in order to sell the items. I don't know if they should stand there. I feel like they should stand right in the middle here. And I think maybe around here there could be different types of stone and it's not going to look good, but I'm going to try it. Can I even diorite? see, actually, I could use, I mean, oops, people wouldn't know any better if I used a slab. Just to give it a little different variation of height here. Don't think there is, no, there is not a, oh, wait, blackstone. Not basalt, but there is blackstone. And then andesite, we'll just use another block there. Let's use another slab. Something like that. Then there will be barriers on top of this stuff. To prevent you from going anywhere near this. Okay, something like this. Okay, so now I'll do it like that too. So now you shouldn't be able to jump on top of anything. You just come in here, stand on a pressure plate that'll be here, and then be on your way. For selling. Okay, so yeah, let's make the shape of this rock. Which I probably don't. I don't want it to be too close to where you sell the stuff. Oops. Something like that, maybe. I feel like that's too big. I should probably cut them in half. Because it is supposed to be like a training area, not necessarily this is where you go. This is like training and to get started. Because eventually there will be like an actual mine that you go through and do your stuff and all that. But for now, yeah. I guess something like that. So this will be called, so we have the farming shopkeep, and we have the, whatever the hell you guys are called. Oops. Excuse me. Farming shopkeeper and the woodworking shopkeeper. So I shall call you probably shouldn't call them shopkeep, should I? I'm gonna call it the quarry master, which I believe is how you spell it, like a stone quarry kind of thing. And then you are gonna be beginning farmer. Oh, excuse me, gosh, beginning woodcutter. And you will be a beginning miner. There we go. And I'll actually figure out the text and all that stuff another time. Okay. Now underneath, I should probably make it just cobblestone. If anything, I should just make a cobblestone. So there's going to be allow blocks. So it'll, as the name suggests, allow someone to do something here. And it will allow a player to mine these stones, but I don't want them to be able to mine the stone bricks. Let's just take it down for now. I think that was, oh god, I've already forgotten what it was. Okay. We're going to give ourselves the allow block. So we're going to change these up. Should I do it? I wonder, should I do it here? How do I do it over here? I put, well, these, well, they're deny blocks, but actually underneath these things are the allow blocks, so. suppose I could do something like that. Just put it down. Okay. And it's mostly for the visual underneath of knowing that it's there. Up top, you're not even going to notice, but oh. All right. So now, in adventure mode, I should be able to actually break those. The only downside is that you were able to, because of those blocks, you're able to build like upwards. So got to put barriers down so people don't do stuff. So we'll just do the same thing we just did with the other one. Okay, so there we go. We got two sad-looking rocks. I should probably put a little bit of cobblestone in there too, just so it's a little different. And I would take that stone. I would put something like slabs and whatnot to make it different elevations, but that's kind of giving other items where they should just craft them, so. So there we go. So won't be able to get up it, which is nice. No, I don't actually recall how this cloned, but I guess we'll find out. So I want from that corner to this corner, right? Yeah. Okay. So I am going to clone, I guess, this corner to that corner and then go down, and I think that might work. I think that's how it worked. We are going to go down. Can always fix that. So we want to have those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say 5. Just for the sake of it, we'll say 5. Okay. So we are going to and we'll say 5 down from where I am. Um, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So z is plus 6. 4, 5. We'll just say 5 again. Alright, I've already kind of lost count. What did I say, 5 or 6? 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're gonna try it. We're gonna wing it here. So clone 5, 5. That's not the right one. 6. And we are going to clone it directly underneath me. And we're going to say minus 20. Yeah, that should be plenty, actually. And then if we enter, then some stuff was cloned. Let's go straight down here, and look at that. It's cloned with all the stuff. Now I don't think I have to put these things here. In fact, I don't. Let's see. Where was I? I was standing right here, so I could have just said 1. So let's do this. So this is kind of ensuring that I copied it right. I cloned it right. Break stuff. Come back up here. Okay. Let's do one instead because we just want the one underneath. Okay. Oh. Okay. And that looks a little bit better. Get rid of these barriers. Okay. And over there is the farming one. I still need to do the one for the wood cutting, but oh, I think I know why I did that actually. But you know what? I'm fine with continuing to do that now I think about it. 5 though? I don't know if I need to do 5. Let's do 4. Let's see. Yeah, let's do 4. Yeah, 4 works. So and the reason why I want that is because when I clone it, I'll probably do it a little bit lower just to make sure it clones in the correct spot. And obviously if I clone the whole thing with the allow and deny blocks in it, then I'm not actually going to be messing up anything. So I need a command block. Okay. Put the diamond there. I mean, I could just fill this up with deny blocks just to make it nice and smooth, which is what I will do because I just started and I will do it. Something like that where there's a block sticking out the side, that's fine. This is now just a square that goes up. Okay. So we're going to clone the block starting, the corner block starting right above the actual command block there, which is 1. Then it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's put that. So 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Z is 6, and then this should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is. Okay. And then we are going to clone it at the exact same spot except higher, and I don't know how much higher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I just do that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 20. So we'll do 20. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not 7, it's actually 8. That's why I wasn't sure about my counting there at first. And then we get a button. Oh, just in here. It should work just fine first try, so fingers crossed it does. I didn't mean to do that. That's all right. So it did something, and obviously it went a little too high. just a little too high. So we need to bring it down 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. I'm usually better at this, but when you have basically a blank slate above, you could not worry about it a little bit. So it's kind of nice. And as you can see, I'll just clear this all and just clone it again, but as you can see, it's even with the ground this time and looks much better. Let's move these. I think these might actually be part of the block, so when I hit clone again, I think it'll show up again. In fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure, so. I think that's what it was. Hope so. Yeah, so there we go. So there's a nice square kind of sticking out the bottom there. And again, it's even, so good. And I'll just leave that there for now because I will deal with that when I am doing the whatchamacallit, tutorial quest. So I mean, Alright. I mean, it could be just as simple as that. It doesn't even need to be probably more than that. Like, this is where you start by digging some stones, get some cobblestone, give it to person, people, all that, and then, you know, here's where you can sell your stuff, so. So I think I can give myself a structure block. And I think we can go ahead and put the thing for the shop in now. Of course, one thing I need to do is I need to make sure that the shop is saved. So we're going to go back. And make sure it's saved. Just like that. And it is now saved. So, and this, I may have to be careful about actually. Let's do what we did last time when I did this. Just basically I put 3 diamonds, and that will help me with getting the correct I want it to face that way, so again, I don't know how many down we're going to need to go. This is going to be a tight fit right here. Okay. And it was called Shop Base Mining. And I want to rotate it by 90. So something like that. The X coordinate, I want it to be -2. See how it's right in the middle now. And then I want the Z to be -1 as well. Yeah, so it should fit there. And the reason being is because when we looked at it from the side, the structure block was here, there was a pillar of stuff here, and then the repeater block that actually starts the command and whatnot actually goes there, right where that diamond is. So in theory that should work. In theory that should work. If not, then I guess we'll just do it again. I don't believe I need to rotate anything. Hope not. Guess I could do what I did last time, which was put a marker right there. However, it looks like I got real lucky and managed to do it first try. Yep. Looks like I got it first try, which is pretty awesome. So let's go over here and test it. Try this out. I need a pressure plate. None of that is where you get a pressure plate. Here is where you get one. And then if everything goes according to plan, then I think all of these items will probably get sold right now. Well, you know, they did. So yeah, there's the mining shop. I guess we got that done too. So we decided to reimagine what the mining shop actually would look like. So we'll do this. Whoops. Okay. Basically, these barriers are just to prevent people from being able to reach through and actually destroy the blocks on the other side. Like, I want you to go in there. There you go. Something like that. So now if we just destroy this whole thing here, and go back down and press the button, and the stones are back. Cool. Well, honestly, I think that's probably fine for now. I think that's fine for now. So let's do the farming one since it's here. Like it's already here. I just need to do it again. Okay. Command block. So I will be cloning one above me, and I'm going to clone 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So positive 8. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I said 16. I'm gonna go with 13. It's probably going to well, actually I know it's going to be too low. It's probably going to destroy all these things anyways. Okay. So we're going to say 13. So we're going to go up 13 exactly. And we're going to do a button again. And I do not expect this to work first time. I'll probably have to adjust it a little bit, but here goes nothing. Not too bad, actually. Oh, well, take that back. Actually, yeah, not too bad. Needs to go up one more. Nice. 14. Let me go ahead and remove this layer here, so I don't actually need it. Oh. Forgot I did that. Alright, so according to the top it looks fine. And then press it again. Nothing comes out the bottom. And just like that, there's carrots and stuff. Awesome. And we're going to put a double barrier on the fence here. So I had a friend of mine who just wrote me. Let me write him back real quick. Okay, so he'll write me back in just a second. Go. And even though it kind of looks like there's a gap, it's actually surrounded by barrier blocks now, so that's good. And we'll even put some here. So there we go. So now what we can do is Not here, is it? No. So basically what people will be able to do is they'll be able to destroy the carrots, and they'll be able to destroy the farmland if they really wanted to. Right? So if they were real jerks, they could just do this. So there we go. So that looks pretty bad, pretty terrible. But then once it clones back up, it's like nothing ever happened. So yeah, that's convenient. Okay. So that is done. Now the tree. And the tree I have not cloned downward, so be this. So we are going to say 2, 3 down. Whoops, sorry. So 3 down. Then from there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In terms of height, just write it in here. Oops. -3. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 by 4. Okay. And we'll do another 20 blocks down because that seems to be pretty standard now. So -3, 4, 6, 4. Well, probably 4, 7, 4. So I do need to put the barriers up still. There we go. Okay. Let's try this clone. 4, 7, 4. And just like that, we have a perfect tree. Okay. So now what we need to do is the exact opposite. So we are going to I think it's the same. 2, 3, 4, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, take that back. And then not entirely sure how far down or how far up this is going to go. We'll start with 16. See what that does. Probably going to be a little too far down, but oh, I was off by 2, it looks like. Which is fine. So 2. So I want it to be well, not 86. I want it to be 18. Looks even. Looks good here. I guess we'll make this one 3. Oops. Yeah, I think 3 is good enough. We could do 4. Yeah. I don't think it's necessary, but I'm going to do it anyways. Okay. And now we're going to destroy this tree here. Let's just take out the whole tree, because why not? It's just one tree, but it's a big tree. And I think if this is how it works, it still counts as a normal tree. So if the wood gets destroyed, then saplings, I think, should start to drop. But I could be wrong too. Oops. Oh. Well, there's a sapling right there. So actually, yes, that does exactly what I was kind of hoping it would do. So you break the wood, and you can gather your saplings and stuff here. Which I guess is kind of how I want carrots to go too. Right, because carrots is the first thing I made for farming. No, of course it's not. It's wheat. That's an easy fix though. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be something that respawns all the time. However, it's basically free wood and free saplings. And especially the saplings, this is how you start, I guess. And then the carrots will become wheat, because I didn't know any better. And I want it to just be wheat. It's just the very beginning. Now, can I use bone meal on this? Actually, I guess if you're in creative, it just fully grows. So I didn't even have to wait last time I did this. Alright, now if I press the button, there will be some wheat up there. Perfect. So yeah. In fact, if you think about it and you're smart about it, you can kind of like make your own tools. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you can kind of make your own tools before you're even done with the tutorial. um, and I feel like I should put a crafting table somewhere in here. I mean, crafting is crafting. Like, I don't care if people can craft. Whoops. Yeah. Something like that. Can I... Spawn event string. See, I need to know what these are. What does that top one say? Woo, loo, loo. I don't know what the hell that means. I was going to give it a name tag, but apparently that's not going to be possible. Oops. No. Ugh. I'm not very good with armor stands. I saw someone do the trick where they positioned the armor stand so it looked like it was like in something. And I'm gonna try it again. Like a redstone block, maybe? I don't actually know how to change its position or anything. Yeah, so like if this was invisible. Can I... Oh, gosh. Might as well just use the command block and just see what's possible. I don't know if I can... Pretty sure I cannot do this. Because I think I've tried it before. But basically naming... You can name an armor stand. Name test, right? But I'm pretty sure that if it's invisible, you're not going to be able to see that. So I'm pretty sure we've already done this. I've already done it, so effect, type, I think. Invisible. Visibility I think I'm gonna have to double check this because I don't know if this is actually it. And this should be radius of 5, just because. That's not how you spell that. Invisibility. Yeah. And then it's seconds, and then amplifier, and if particles are on or off. So in that case, we want it for, say, 10 seconds. Amp is 1. Hide particles, we want false just to make sure. And then in theory, this should disappear. It does. Okay, it has that. I don't see a name though. I don't see a name until it comes back. So that's a thing. So the name of it doesn't even matter. Like, how do you actually? I don't actually know how to adjust the pose. I'm gonna try to figure it out right now though. Okay. Sneaking and clicking on the pose button. Or by using redstone thing. Well, I'll try sneaking. Yeah, let's try that. What do you know? So forget that, I'll just... Okay, so that's... so I can mess with that a little bit. What else does it say about it? Okay. Status effects. Okay. I guess this is all Java, right here. Actually, I have no idea. Hello, tulips. Or Jay. Just call you Jay. How's it going? Did it again. See, no, but name tag. Whatever, let's try it. Armor stand. Name tag string. Say test dummy. And it has test dummy. So look at that, I can actually summon, I can summon something with the name on it already. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. However, yeah, all these other things that I'm looking at and reading on the wiki right now that have to do with the the data and NBT and all the stuff, all the things that you can use to kind of customize what these things can do, must be Java, because I don't see how you would do this in Bedrock. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I know how to change the position of the stands now, which is nice, and stuff like that. Pretty egg, huh? This is the NPC egg. And when you do it, spawns an NPC. And you can, if you're in creative and whatnot, you can go into the NPC and change the name, right? So I can say that this is tulips, and I will pick the one with the flower in her hair. I believe that's a flower. There you go. Unfortunately, there's only so many choices, but there you go. And then, hello, I am a flower. Whatever. I don't know what she says, but so if I went to game mode A, I want to talk to her. Tulips, hello, I am a flower. How easy is that, right? But tulips, unfortunately, I can't have you stand there, so you must go. I am sorry. But, hey, maybe I can have a tulip somewhere. Maybe, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write this down. Hang on. Wait. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Because actually, that's something I forgot to do. Is I'm gonna have something along the lines of a gardening skill or landscaping or something like that. I'm gonna put a question mark. And what I can do is literally, if there's a flower shop, then I'll have the NPC called Tulips. And Tulips will sell the flowers at the flower shop. How fitting is that? So, okay. Well, I'm gonna leave these things here for now, just so I remember the trick that I learned today, I guess. So, so Tulips, I don't know how long you've been in here or if you just recently joined, and it's okay either way. So some of this you've seen, but I'm going to go over it real quick, okay? So here is the little farming area where you will begin your adventure, and this is kind of where you get your first crops, because you can harvest these wheat, and yeah, you'll get the seeds and the wheat from it. The first thing that you're going to be selling for your experience is wheat. And then obviously you need the seeds to start growing your own at your own place and all that stuff. So it works out. It's really good. And with the allow blocks, deny blocks, all that stuff, if I was to destroy this, let's say I was just a player, somehow managed to destroy some of this, which some of them you're going to be able to, right? You're going to be able to destroy this dirt. You would not be able to destroy the posts, but I'm just showing as an example, okay? But now I have it. I just did it earlier. If I come down here, here's a duplicate. I press a button. It clones it up top, and then it's like nothing ever happened. How fancy is that? This person I need to set up. I don't know if I'm going to make them a seller or something. I haven't decided yet. Or if they just have text and you have to go somewhere else to buy. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll make it so you go somewhere else to actually buy the seeds and stuff. But this person is supposed to be the shopkeeper, obviously. The beginning farmer is for the tutorial quest when you first join the game. So I'll have to set that up later. But as you can see here, you know, the selling thing works. I need to reset myself, but obviously for testing purposes it doesn't matter. So there we go. Let's go back over here real quick. So then you saw this as well. This is the wood cutting place. I called it woodworking. I feel like it kind of is. It's related to wood, so I don't know. But and there might be a. I don't know. I may take that out, actually. But there might be something that tells you stuff. Who knows? Again, beginner woodcutter for the quest. Probably informational. And there's nothing here. Lumberjack station. Well, okay. I do like that name. However, maybe we can give this person, instead of a shopkeeper, they can be some sort of a lumberjack. So, like, because the person over here is a quarry master. So they could be a lumberjack, but I want it to be like, you know, like, I guess an adjective, or if you will, or something, or maybe it could just, for now, it could just be Master Lumberjack. Something like that. I mean, I'm fine with that. But beginning wood, I'm going to keep the beginner guys the same, though, with beginner in their name, just so it's a little easier for beginners to find the beginners. But yeah, so some of these names can change. I don't mind at all. If you could think of something better than farming shopkeeper, I don't know what you'd even call that guy. But there used to be a tree here, and here is the tree. Okay. In fact, before I forget, Let me do something here. Give myself a light block with 8. Because I'm pretty sure it's light level 8 is where things don't spawn. So and then if it's dark above ground, and you know, this tree will look like it's lit up almost, so that would be nice. Anyways, I did the same thing here where there's one tree. You press a button, which is right here, and then it will clone the tree up top. And the reason why it was not there for a second is because I was testing something, and I am correct. It's essentially because this is a naturally grown tree. If I was to, you know, I come in here, I'm a beginner, I harvest the tree, right? Just like that. I get the wood, maybe for the tutorial or something like that, right? And because it's a naturally grown tree, it will decay over time. And this can be the beginning source of not only the oak wood, the oak logs, I should say, for starting the wood cutting thing over here, right? To start getting experience, you need to have oak logs. So you can get a little bit here to start with, but then you also get your saplings dropping too, right? So I don't have to sell saplings, you just have to be patient, right? So same thing with the wheat, you get the wheat and the seeds. So the trees, you get the wood and the saplings, you just have to wait a little while. And then obviously you go from there and you can make as many trees as you want on your own plot, kind of thing. So yeah, there we go. So that's nice. Now, yeah, so you just saw that. And then this one over here, I just made a while ago, I guess within the last hour. And I decided to make a little stone area, right? This will be for the mining. So beginner miner, and then the quarry master is what I called it. But you can, if you think of a different name, by all means. But it has to be related to the skill. That's, I can't just name it Bob. That's not gonna help. But anyways, yeah. So we got a little area. It's like open, but it's small, right? And I feel like it should be small. Because in theory there should be like more buildings and stuff around here, and it's just this little thing in the middle. And I purposely made it kind of centered because I want 1, 2, 3 little triangle of beginner, like for the tutorial. So anyways, you come in here. I kind of tried to decorate a little bit. I'm honestly terrible at decorating. You know this. I've said this, I think, since we met. So, but in any case, here's a little thing. And then I got the mining shop to work as well. So I have 3 shops that are technically working right now. I got the cloning on not 1, not 2, but I actually got it working here as well. And so here, here's where, you know, you have your stone piles or whatever, right? And you're supposed to mine it, and it will give you cobblestone, even though it was cobblestone and stone. And then I don't have the, I'll just go real quick. And then of course down here is another one, which I am going to light up because I didn't like the fact it was so dark. And I'm going to actually light up the tops of the stones too. Probably not needed and not necessary, but I'm doing it anyways. Again, just so the stones and stuff can light up during the night. There we go. And then again, I copy it. Yes. And that is supposed to be like that. Because what you can do is you can actually dig what's on top and what's underneath, right? So there's actually the layer I'm standing on right here, but underneath those spots. So give a little bit more to mine out for those people. So again, you can get it here and just go ahead and sell it, because again, the first thing you sell is cobblestone. So that's how you get started in the mining skill. And later on, I will create a maybe it won't be like a volcano. It'll probably just be this random just cave-like system, I guess. I'll just make a random cave-like system, and I'll figure something out for it. Mining will probably be I'll probably figure out farming and wood cutting and stuff first, and then do mining. But essentially, if you play it right, you have your crops, your wood, and your stone. And so before you actually even finish the tutorial, in theory, I mean, and I'm going to have a crafting table somewhere. You could, in theory, have like stone tools before you're even done with the tutorial, which would be kind of cool, right? I know people would be like, oh, well, how do I get the next one now? Because I just got it. Well, yeah, no, it's gonna take those people a while. It's gonna take you guys a while to do any of that. But anyways, so I got the 3 main spots. I put in the 3 shops, which all work, and I even put in the clone part. I may have to redo the clone part at some point, but that's okay. Just add a little bit of light here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just something like that. So it stays a little bit lit up, but it's not too bright, right? So it's really just enough that the mobs and stuff shouldn't spawn, at least in here. So, anyways, let's see what you wrote, because sorry I was on a tangent there. You have you probably have 26K now. And that's why I've always dug houses underground and lived in holes and caves. It's a lot easier, yeah. I mean, yeah. I can't I can't build anything. Are you kidding me? I mean, this took me a while to build, and this is very basic and boring, but it honestly turned out pretty good. Um, Same thing with the farming thing over here. Took a while to come up with just a little small design, but in the end, I think it looks pretty good. I may change some of the path blocks a little bit, but for now it's fine. And then this quarry over here, this little thing for stone, extremely basic, but it's stone. Yeah, so I think it's fine. And then I have someone again who started to build here. He hasn't been on too much recently, and that's totally fine. I'm not forcing him to or rushing him in any way. Would be nice to have maybe some more buildings done so I could do some other shops, but it's okay because what I can do in the meantime is I can build my own island, and that's something that I also wanted to I'll just do that now. Something I wanted to work on, which I figured I would end up having to do at least one of them on my own. But there's the spawn, right? So where you start out. There's the dungeon. I don't think you went through here, Tulips. I honestly can't even remember. But in any case, yeah, the spawn, the dungeon, and then the town center, which is up there. You've seen all those in pictures, and obviously I just showed you the town center. But there's this over here, which is villages. They are a similar idea to regions. However, they're going to be their own things. They're going to be isolated. And it's strictly plots and decoration. So just think of an island floating in the sky, and then on that island is going to be whatever theme the person who's making it, whatever theme, whatever style they kind of want, I'm going to give them free reign to do so. There's a couple requirements, but other than that, it's kind of whatever style they want to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think 1, 2, and 3 have been set up as like starting points. 4, 5, and 6 I could always do later. So village 1 is here, and someone started this for me, which was Sick Boys, and he started this little design here, and has really only been on the one time. That'll go away. The only other thing, I kind of made a little thing. I wasn't entirely sure how big plots and stuff were going to be. I wanted them to be smaller than other plots that I knew. I felt like you didn't really need that much space. And if you did, then too bad. This is the space that you have. Initially, the space was going to be 20 by 20, which is what that square is. And then I thought about it and thought, you know what? I'll expand it 5 more outward. So it'll be 25 by 25, which is what that is going to be. And I am going to actually see plus and plus. So I'm going to do this right now. So we're going to fill where I am minus 1. -25 minus 1, 25. And we're going to fill it with grass. And just like that, maybe I decided it was 30 by 30 because that's 25 by 25, which looks pretty much identical to the square that's down there so far. Tulips, I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. I mean, the other one was 20, and I thought I was going to make it bigger, and I decided 25 by 25. This is 25 by 25. If I wanted to make it 30 by 30, then it would fill those sides up too. So my question to you is this. If you had okay, so like D's Craft, for example, right? You're in D's Craft, and you have a plot, and obviously those are much bigger, but I want to make smaller plots, so hopefully I can fit more of them on there. So my question is 25 by 25 a big enough, I guess, plot of land? Now, in theory, you really won't be able to dig down. Maybe just a few blocks, but that's it. I'm not planning on having it like a second layer underneath. And as for height, I was thinking it would be kind of similar to whatever I decide. In terms of 25 or 30 or something like that. You're saying more. So let's do that. Let's do 30, okay? Well, let's see what it looks like. Because this is kind of the stage in which things haven't been built, so things can be adjusted and changed. So this is a 30 by 30. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty big space. I mean, because the ones in the other world are, I think they're 40 by 40? 40 by 40, and they're 30 tall and 30 below, right? So it's 60 tall overall. I think 30 by 30 sounds like a pretty nice number too. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Big. What do you mean by big? Like bigger than that? Oh, 30 by 30 seems like a pretty decent plot size. At least in my opinion. But then again, I don't even really play the game normally. I just dig in mines, right? So I wouldn't build a house. I wouldn't really set up a farm. I wouldn't set up animals. I wouldn't do anything like that. So I don't really understand the whole space thing, like how much space a person needs. But so to me, this seems good. This seems like a decent amount of land. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go down. Because underneath, okay, so underneath each plot, I'm going to have uh, basically like a clone, um, and I'm going to have things like a plot reset. Underneath each one, I'm going to have a plot buying system. All these different things are going to be under the plots. And all I have to do is, let's say someone was cheating or someone decided to not play anymore, and I would go over to the plot and I would basically press like one button and everything would reset. That's essentially the method that I'm going to use. So I don't have to do anything by hand. Uh, it'll just reset itself. So it'll be cool. But all of that will be underneath the plot. So I think it's just going to be, let's see what it's going to be. It's going to look like, well, okay, an allow block. It's going to look like this. Okay, so there's going to be allow blocks all around the bottom, right? Because I am allowing you to, oh wait, actually sorry. It's going to be bedrock and then allow blocks underneath the plots like that. So you'll be allowed to break the dirt. Obviously, you can't break the bedrock. And then you just go from there. Now, outside of the plot, though, be bedrock and deny blocks. So you won't be able to place anything outside of your plot. But what I'm going to do is I have a different way of getting into your plot. Instead of pressing a button and being teleported and stuff, I'm going to basically just have you walk into your plot. I mean, imagine that. Just walking into your plot. And if someone else tries to follow you into your plots, they can't. It's pretty simple. But the way that it's going to work, what I have to do is I have to have, a place to actually build these plots. And then I'm pretty much going to have to customize each plot, which I don't mind doing, because once I customize it and it's working, then all the hard work is done. And like I said, if anything ever goes wrong, I just have to go and press one, maybe two buttons, and there you go. It's done. So it's pretty easy. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I just need some things built. But I'm gonna try not to bother anybody with any requests or anything like that. And what I'm gonna do instead is I will just pick one and just start it. So this one is started by Sick Boys. If he decides to come back and do that, then cool, awesome. Village number 2, and villages can be renamed and stuff like that. That's just what I call it for now. Nate was in here, and he started something, and he was thinking of more of like a normal classic villager, like town, and then maybe around the town you would have different plots of land or something like that, right? So he was in here for like one day. He, you know, that's it so far. And then Village 3 has not been started at all. I set it up, and this is it so far. So this is going to be the starting point, or the place where players will teleport onto, right? And there will be like a pressure plate and stuff like that. They'll land on it, right? But this will be the center of the island, and then pretty much outward from this spot will be whatever I decide to create. So I might just decide to start building my own little island. I think what I'm going to do, though, is maybe I'll set up the other three, Village 4, 5, and 6, just so they're ready to get built, right? They're just there and they're just waiting. So if other people decide, like, hey, I would like to try it and build, other people that I allow to build, then they can build a thing, I guess. But for now, and command center I called Big Brain because Big Brain, right? That's pretty much it, I guess, right? I mean, there really isn't too much more. So I just did actually a decent amount of work. I could keep going, but I'll probably end up taking a break. It is 6 o'clock. Probably take a break. I'm sure someone else will be streaming pretty soon, and I will go check that out. But for now, I guess I'm gonna call it here. Guess what I will do real quick before I go, though, is I will drop all these items because I don't need them. Oh, the furnace. I did say that there was going to be like a furnace or something over here. I guess I could do that real quick. Or a grindstone. No, there'll be certain things that you have to actually make and craft on your own. I didn't mean to drop the barrier block. I'll just grab another. Okay. So let's see. Just gonna get a little bit of screenshottage here. So wait for it. That's not. Nope. Let's not do that. Sorry, let me try that again. Just like that. Perfect. Okay. Then while I'm still on stream, I'm going to go ahead and just post these in the Discord. that. And then just like that. All right, so there we go. I just posted some stuff. But yeah, that's probably gonna do it for me right now. And I look forward to whatever the next thing it is that I'm gonna build. So I don't know whether I'm going to just start making an island. Should be kind of interesting. Or if I want to maybe work on town center myself and try my luck at making some buildings here. Kind of not looking forward to that one, but it's an option. I could try to just make future shops working at command center. Even though there's no place for it, I could just prepare the shops for the future. So I could do that. I don't know. A couple things I could do. So we will see. But for now, we're gonna call it. And we're done for now. So this has been Yoshcraft. And I'm actually going to save and make a backup of this because of my progress. But otherwise, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. For the couple followers, thank you guys for following. I appreciate it too.